G'day guys, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard and today I've got this really awesome haul. It's actually two hauls in one from my friends over at the KMTS Thrift Store or Clearance Centre here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Let me get these clothes off. Now if it's your first time visiting Richard's Corner, the idea of my channel is usually thrifty collecting. So I try to show you how you can shop and save the thrifty way to get your favorite toys, books, movies, video games, and more. So the KMTS Clearance Centre is one of many places that I go to for all my hauls, and I hope you guys enjoy this one today. So KMTS Clearance Centre, I don't know what the KMTS stands for, but it's part of the Mennonite Community Center brand or sort of chain of thrift stores. Okay, so there's many of them. The KMTS Clearance Center is unique though because every Friday, or on a lot of Fridays, they actually advertise the sale where you can go to their store and buy clothes by the bag for $5. So they actually have a recycling bin, a small recycling bin that they use it to weigh, and they zero out the scale with the thing on there, and then you just stuff as many clothes as you can into that bin, and whatever it is, it's going to be for $5. So I didn't quite fill the bin, so they actually prorated it for me for the clothes that I bought, and it's like, oh, okay, that's awesome. So I'm really happy with them. There's a really nice older ladies that are running the place, and I got like some awesome media stuff as well as some clothing. So let's start with the clothing first, okay? So I've got this awesome Columbia Sportswear Company shirt, a nice medium orange shirt. This was not part of the $5 in a bag special. It was actually a regular price item for $2. Now Columbia shirts are not cheap. You can find these for like 40 to 50 bucks easy. I think maybe clearance shirts maybe 30. So getting it for $2, you really can't go wrong. I put this on in this sort of really awesome fall color. So this is just perfect for, you know, the upcoming month. So this is going to be really nice to wear, and I think it looks nice. So a really nice Columbia shirt, a whole full, $2 from my friends over at that clearance center. Now the two pairs of pants here, I've got a 3430 and a 3432. These are just black dress pants, very mostly black. So this one's just a plain black with a nice flat front, and this one is a little bit more charcoaly, which is nice. I love that. So these are just sort of supplementary because I have a lot of pants that I haven't worn, and mostly it's because they are like just kind of like okay. I gotta back up. So at one point I was buying a lot of used clothing from Kijiji, which is an online selling place, and so I found this huge lot of men's clothing, and I drove out to the south end of the city, and he showed me this whole rack of pants, and he sold it to me for like 20 bucks, but like there were like 8 pairs of pants, and I'm going, holy cow. Like it's like, yeah, and I've got like, and he was like a clothes horse, so he's got all this whole rack of stuff. I'm like, okay, I just need the pants. But I have to be like, to be honest with myself, I mean, I really didn't need them all. I think I got like 10 pairs of pants for 20 bucks, so it was crazy. But some of the pants were like, I thought, okay, well, I'll buy them because they're cheap, but maybe I'll just wear them because I'm not really invested in them. So, but I mean, a lot of them I just didn't get worn. So some brown pants I don't really like, and some tweed pants, and like just you know, but some of them are really nice, like these white ones and some khaki ones I wear all the time. So I really certainly got my money's worth out of them. But I mean, I want to sort of replace at least a couple of pairs of pants with these nice black and charcoal ones, so that I can continue to keep my wardrobe a little bit more fresh and a little bit more used versus a lot of stuff that I just kept because it was there. Because it was cheap, right? So one of those dangers of thrifting, right? It's like you buy it because it's a good deal, but do you necessarily use it? It's kind of the struggle, right? So yeah, so I got these awesome pants and the beautiful shirt from my friends at KTMS. But the big part of the haul is this awesome stuff of media. Let's start with the Choral Classics, Relaxation and Reflection. So Choral Classics being like choral, like church chorus, like so big choirs versus just small groups. So I really love that kind of music. All 3 discs are in here. They're basically brand new, barely used, no scratches at all. It's compiled by an artist called named Chris Shepard, and yeah, I'm not sure who are all of the different choral, groups that are actually doing it. But yeah, there's 3 discs, Choral Classics. I think it was released, I'm not even sure who it's released by, but a really, really awesome set of relaxation kind of music. So I love this kind of music, especially late at night. After a night of jamming with the guys or something like that, it's kind of just nice to unwind in the car. Because it's already a late night, I don't want to stay up and play video games to sort of fall asleep. This will just sort of bring me down from my high and just sort of, you know, recenter me for some relaxation. So looking forward to listening to that. I think I got this for a whole $1, so that's pretty good. Free Inside and Out. This is one of these things that gets weighed. They sell books by the pound too. So I think I paid a whole 30 cents for this. Inside and Out by Marilyn Merbug and Lucy Swindoll. Now, if you guys are Christian or you read Christian books, you'll know that Chuck Swindoll is a very renowned artist. He has a radio spot on CHVN here in Winnipeg, and it's just short spot, but he does a little bit of a message, and which is a devotional, and it's just really down to earth. Like, he's got a really neat like modern take on faith. And I'm not going to preach to you, okay? Like, so I am a believer, but you know, like the way he presents faith is a little bit more down to earth and less preachy and more just like, oh, kind of makes you think about it, right? So Lucy Swindoll is his wife, and it's kind of neat to sort of see a book with her as an author. So I'm really kind of interested in this, and so yeah, it's just one of those kind of inspirational books. The caption on the back is, "How can I be free when I have so much to do?" And being free meaning like free from well, anyway, I'm looking forward to sort of seeing what Ms. Swindoll has to say. So really good book, and I got, again, is by the pound that they sell their books by. So I paid a whole 30 cents for this, and the cover price was originally $15.99 in the U.S. So that's easily a $20 book here in Canada. So Free Inside and Out for a whole 30 cents. Really good book. And lastly, not lastly, here's another movie classics compilation, $2 for a few episodes from The Lucy Show. So there's Lucy Goes to London, Lucy and the French movie star Viv visits Lucy, Lucy meets the law, Lucy and the Ring-a-Ding-Ding, and Lucy the Bean Queen. So this is like, you know, just that over-the-top physical comedy from Lucy Ball, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to sort of seeing this. I don't know if you've sort of seen some of my other movie hauls, but I've sort of gone on about an appreciation for classic movies, because back then they didn't have CG. Back then everything happened in camera and on the cutting room, you know, in the editing room. There was nothing special effecty about it back in the day. So it's really cool to sort of see some of these movies and sort of reappreciate them, because movie making now is so radically different than it used to be. So when you sort of see some of the things that they used to do, especially some of the black and white silent movies and some of the stunts they did, it was all real, and it was all on the actor to do it, and they were just fearless. Well, maybe they were fearless on camera, but they were probably scared to death. And yeah, it was just amazing kind of stuff. So this is very light compared to some of the things I'm talking about, but it still is vintage and kind of retro and something to appreciate. So nice Lucy collection, again, for $2. And I have more video games. I just hauled a bunch of video games for my friends over at Goodwill, and of course KMTS Clearance Centre had a bunch here too. So I have PopCap Games Bejeweled 2, Classic Match 3, that was $1. I got Peggle, which is a really cool mobile game. I'm really happy to find that on the PC. Again, another $1 game. Casual games are awesome. I love them. This was $2, and there's 5 EA games on there. So there's Madden 06, NHL 06, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06, NBA 06, and NASCAR Sim Racing. So all from 2006, so they're older versions of the games. So a little bit more, you know, blocky as far as graphics are concerned. But I used to play these games on the PC all the time, and I haven't played like any of the 06 games. I think the last time I played on the PC was back in 03. So it's kind of neat to sort of like see, you know, some of the retro things. Maybe I'm hoping it'll install well, but all the discs are in here. You know why I know that? Because it's still sealed. Brand new. So I'm really, really excited to view 5 games, $2. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Another sealed game on DVD here, PC DVD, $1 for the FIFA World Cup, Germany 2006. This is from EA Sports again. I'm just realizing that I guess the person must have donated this together. But yeah, another '06 game, beautiful soccer game for the PC, and my aging PC will probably run this really well. So really awesome to crack that open later for $1. And another collection, complete collection, Battlefield 2 collection for $1. This includes 4 installments of the game, if you can sort of see it there. So it includes Battlefront 2, the original game, plus the Special Forces, Battlefield Special Forces, Battlefield 2 Euroforce, and Battlefield 2 Armored Fury. So yeah, there's a lot of good war goodness in there. I shouldn't say war goodness because war wasn't really good, but as far as games set in war settings, this is pretty good stuff. It is an older set of games. All the discs are on here, as you can see. And yeah, like I'm just a lucky find for a whole $1. Like 4 games, that's like 25 cents a game. I mean, how can you go wrong? Even if it doesn't work, I mean, I'm okay with that because I'm only in it for $1. And the nice thing about smaller thrift stores, and I've said this before in other videos too, that when you're supporting smaller thrift stores, they're usually there for a reason. They're usually there to support their community around them, and the money that is generated by the sales supports either programs that they're supporting or supports the organization that is running the store. So if in the case of the Mennonite Center, that all the sales will just sort of help further any outreach or any ministry or anything that they're doing to support their community. So I would encourage you guys as fellow thrifters and treasure hunters that don't just go to the big box stores like Value Village or Savers in the States or the bigger, even the Salvation Army is getting really big now too. But visit the smaller ones, the small hole-in-the-wall thrift stores that may actually be, doing their little part to sort of spread some love and support in the community. So I would encourage you guys to visit your own local thrift stores, and I hope that you guys are finding some awesome stuff too. So leave me a comment below. Do you think the clothing would be the chase for today, or do you think some of these, pardon me, media finds would be a chase? Either way, I spent very little for each of these items, and I'm so happy to support the KMTS Clearance Center. Definitely not my last visits there for sure. So thanks again for tuning in today. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off. I'm going to wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and hope that all of your finds in the Thrifty Wild are equally awesome. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, and stay in touch with me so you know what is new and happening here on the channel, and also hit that little bell icon so you're instantly notified when something new is uploaded. Again, all of your love and support for Richard's Corner, it goes a long way. Whether it's just a love or a like or a sub or a comment, everything goes a long way on my little YouTube journey here that I have the pleasure of sharing with you guys, my awesome viewers. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, it is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. We will see you next time. I've got my work cut out for me, but stay tuned for more, guys. Thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner.